when you understand the reality of what happened to put Jesus on the cross, let's think about this for a minute. The Jewish people tried as hard as they could to put an end to Jesus. The high priest, the chief priest, the Jewish religious leadership tried as hard as they could to put an end to Jesus. Pilate, the Roman leadership, even in his own passive-aggressive manner, he did what it took to try to put an end to Jesus. See, when we read the New Testament with our theological lenses, we know that it was our sin that put Jesus on the cross, right? Jesus had to die because of our sin. Now think about that for a minute. Of course, it's one thing to think of the intent and the pursuit of the Jewish people, the Jewish leadership, the Roman leadership, but think about the weight of the sin of the world. And now realize the reality that Jesus is alive. See, the Jews couldn't kill him. The Romans couldn't kill him. The sin of the world could not keep Jesus in the grave. Jesus is alive. That's huge. If you've got a worship guide this morning, that's the first point that you have there, and it is simply that. We got two ideas this morning that are on that worship guide, and they're the simplest ideas in the world, but they have everything to do with every day of your life. And the first one is that Jesus is alive. Everyone tried to keep him in that grave, but the sovereign plan of God moving forward from Genesis 3:15 all the way through to the moment of resurrection that will be fulfilled someday was maintained by God by bringing him out of the grave.